So today we got a relatively straightforward project. Customer's got this Benelli M4. He's looking to add an oversized bolt release and an extra shell caddy. So we're gonna go ahead and get it all taken apart and walk you through how to do that. All right, start by getting it all taken apart. First we're gonna undo the cap. All right, shimmy and jiggle. We're gonna have it. All right, had to take a break from this project for a few days, but exactly where we left off, so go ahead and finish it off. Knock out your trigger pin, mag release, trigger pack comes out, set that aside for now, and very small punch here. So we gotta try and knock out this bolt release now. We're going. Alright, there we go. Pin is out. Now let's hold our part so it doesn't go flying. It's not under a ton of spring pressure, but it's under a bit of spring pressure. Alright, there we go. Alright, next step is we're going to go take it to a Miller drill press and go ahead and put a 540 hole in it. Alright, walk through the setup real quick. Holding on the boss from the other side of the vise. Unfortunately, since I'm holding it this way, I don't have good access to indicate off of anything. So I went ahead and marked the face, got some calipers, made a little scribe mark, and then went ahead and hit it with a center punch. And then I'm going to line up my spot drill on that center punch hole. Alright, we're looking pretty lined up here. So we're going to take it nice and slow because this table isn't heavy enough so it can shift in XY. So I'm going to try and avoid that. I'd like to drill a straight hole if possible, and I don't want to break anything. So we're going to start with a spot drill, and then we're going to go drill and then tap. Where is my brush? There is my brush. There we go, we're spotted. Now let's get drilled. All right. Here we go. Yeah, it feels tight enough, so we should be good with that. So I'm gonna dab it with a scotch oil because I don't want to get hot. Some thick oil, some good old thick cutting oil. And we are through. All right, that was a nerve-wracking experience because I was unsure about this quality of drill. It cut fine though. Now we gotta tap it. So now we're going on to sketchy part number 2. I went ahead and loaded up my tap follower. Go ahead and dab a little oil on her. Now I hate tapping. It's like one of my least favorite things. Go ahead and preload some pressure on it. Because this is where everything can fudge up. A little bit more pressure. More pressure. All right, scotch more oil. So what this tap follower does is it makes sure that I got a straight hole. If you guys have never tap followed before. It's got a spring-loaded center, and if you've been following for a while, you watched as I made this one. I hate tapping. I prefer thread milling. A little more pressure on it.
very bindy. Now I'm extra cautious because this isn't exactly a tap brand that I would buy. I just kind of got a no name because 540 is such an oddball tap, and it's one of the few sizes that I don't actually have. So this was a last minute tap and drill buy. So I didn't get any of the big brand names like your Durings or Amugis. I didn't get a Greenfield. I just kind of got a no name, but you know, it's working. And what I'll do is normally do like a quarter turn or half a turn and then back it out. I want to make sure all the chips are as clear as possible. Worst thing you can do is break a tap here at the last minute. I believe we are through now, so woohoo!
And now for the moment of truth. Let's take the screw and go ahead and... Alright, it's going. It's going nicely. It's in a decent fit. So, woohoo! That's the hard part done. Now the easy part of doing that extra shell. Alright, let's start getting it back together. We're drilled and tapped. Line it up. Mother fucking hate springs. I fucking hate springs. The bane of my goddamn existence. Fuck a spring. If we're lined. Okay, that looks good, that looks good. Puncher up in my pin. There we go. Hell yeah. Now for the last step in the oversized barrel release. Go ahead and take a screw. Go ahead and take your screw and just screw it on. There's no good way to clock this, so you gotta kind of adjust it to be high, so when you start torquing it down, it'll bring itself into alignment that you like. A little too much. Alright, I'm happy with that. Alright, so we're going to start taking everything back together, and then last thing we got to do is work on the handguard. Alright, do the trigger pack now. Put that back in. You got to drop it. Pull the bolt release so you can slide it back and forth and manipulate it in position. And you just kind of got to work it in. We'll go for the whole alignment. I think we're pretty close to lined up right there. I'm gonna use the biggest punch I have. Follow it in that hole. Make sure we're as lined up as we can be. Just gentle little taps. Get her back in position. Now we're flush. Now we're good. We'll do the bolt next. Get your little rat tail. Drop around in there. With your bolts in, take your charging handle. Put it back on, and there you go. Get everything lined up, and boom. Shaka-laka, laka-laka-laka, boom. Alright, very cool. Now I just got to do the handguard for the extra shell, and we are all done with this project. Alright, we're just in the mock-up phase. We got the extra shell right here. Went ahead and confirmed. He's looking for something like that, a little on the higher side, straight. So, go ahead and mark our location. We're happy with that. I got two little pencil nipples. So unfortunately, I call for a 632 tap. I got a 632 tap, no problem. And the number 36 drill. I got a 36 drill somewhere. I couldn't tell you where it's at.
and I don't feel like hunting through a 1.5 miles of carbide to get to it. So we're going to reuse the same 2.6 millimeter drill that we were using for the 540 tap. It's 102, and number 36 drill is like 106.5, so we're talking 4.5 thou on the minor of the thread. It's not going to be a big deal in this polymer, so it should deform pretty easily. And we're going to do this on the dirty side, just using a regular drill. Try and keep it as straight as possible, but if it drifts a little bit, it's not a big deal. Between that wobble and the unstraightness of it, we should be fine. And it's not the biggest deal. I'm going to take a number 2 countersink and just break those edges. Alright, it looks like I lost video on the main camera, so that's cool. That's a thing. Okay, there we go. Now to slap it all back together. There we go, there we go. Screw the action cap slide. Alright. Alright, I'll take some pictures of it, send it off to the client. He should be pretty happy with this. It's been the M4 Benelli shell caddy oversized magazine installation. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. We'll see you guys in the next one.